audiences coming back to it?
You know, the format that Bertram and Elise came up with 20-something years ago has stood the test of time. It's just an awesome format, you know, teams of two racing around the world, going to extraordinary places, completing challenges that are indicative of the places that we visit. I mean, when you get a format that works, and believe me, it's hard to get a format that works, I think you stick with it. And yeah, we know the shows that have lasted, like Survivor, Big Brother, Amazing Race, you know, those shows that have had that longevity, they're the ones that have a format that just works. And you just put the right people into that format and make sure that you have the right team behind you producing it. You have the recipe for TV gold.
Yeah, well, that's something I love about these shows, is seeing how they infuse some sort of innovation in it to keep it fresh.
Yeah.
And how do you do that with the Amazing Race?
Well, I think we're constantly looking at ways that we can keep the show fresh, whether that's through new technology. You think about how the technology has changed on Amazing Race over the last 20 years with the advent of going from SD and going from 3:4 ratio to 16:9, from SD TV to HD TV, and 4K is coming, and new technologies allow you to see the world differently. And if ever there's a show that should be seen in high resolution, it's The Amazing Race. Interesting teams, more and more people hearing about the show, wanting to be on the show, so the casting is key. And then, you know, we've been to close to 100 countries, and there's still many more that we haven't been to, so the world is our stage, and I think that's what keeps it fresh, is that we don't keep going back to the same stage. Our stage continually changes, and as the world keeps changing. So.
Well, I'm glad you mentioned how many countries you've been to. That's my next question was going to be, haven't you been to go next?
I would love to go to, well, there's places that I've been in my personal life that we haven't been to on Amazing Race that I would love to go to. I would love us to go to Nepal for Amazing Race and Antarctica. There are many places. There are many places that we have had on our list, and for one reason or another, logistically, we just can't get to because there's not enough flights going in and out. And you know, we're on a tight schedule. We shoot 12 shows in 21 days, so. Yeah, those would be my two hot picks right now, Nepal and Antarctica. Antarctica has a very small window around Christmas time in America, which is summer in the southern hemisphere. So we have to time when we're shooting, and you know, there's a lot of logistics involved.
So interesting, you never think about that just as a viewer.
Yeah.
Short period of time.
Tiny window, like if you fly in and you don't get out on time at the end of the summer, and it turns into fall and then goes into winter, you can't get out until the next summer. You're stuck. You're living in a tight, confined space with a bunch of people, and then it could end up like we end up like some kind of Survivor situation, right? People are driving you crazy and.
Different show. You got to go to a different show for that.
Exactly.
Well, thank you so much.
Yeah, well, I appreciate you watching the show.